a jasmine flower, small, soft, white as silence. I do not bloom to impress. I bloom because that is what I was made to do. The wind comes, and I move, not to escape it, but to welcome it. Each breeze, a visitor. Each moment, a gift. You may pass me by, but I have nothing to prove. My grace is quiet, my strength, invisible. But it's here. In a world that shouts for attention, I remain still, and still, I am whole. I do not try to be anything else. I do not dress myself in colors I do not have. I remain what I am, a soft bloom with a quiet scent. You may not notice me, but the wind does. The morning light does. And that is enough. We are told that greatness must be seen. That power must be felt. But I teach something else. The purest things do not need to announce themselves. They just exist, and in their being, they bless. The jasmine does not conquer. It comforts. It does not chase. It invites. It does not speak. But it still reaches you. When the wind arrives, I do not fight it. I move with it, not to escape, but to feel. It does not shake me. It softens me. It reminds me that motion is not chaos, it can be a dance. I trust the rhythm. I trust that not every push is a threat. Some winds are just passing by. Some winds help us grow. And so I don't resist. I listen. I lean. And I rise again. Grace is not stillness without movement. Grace is movement without panic. To move without losing yourself. To shift and still be rooted. That is the essence of living beautifully. You, the one holding too much, breathe. You don't have to force your way through the world. You don't have to bloom louder to matter. Let your softness be your sanctuary. Let your stillness be your statement. Jasmine teaches us, it's okay to be gentle. It's okay to not demand. It's okay to just be. In your calm, there is clarity. In your grace, there is strength. The world may not always reward purity, but the soul does. Every time you choose peace over pride, you return to your true self. Every time you move without hatred, you bloom a little more. You don't have to be harsh to be heard. You just have to be true. My scent lingers not because it is strong, but because it is sincere. It stays, not because it overpowers, but because it's real. And that's all you need to be, real. You don't have to mask yourself in noise. You don't have to carry someone else's colors. You don't have to bloom the way others do. You are allowed to whisper. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to move slowly, and still make a difference. Because grace endures. Because gentleness stays. Because quiet things often outlive the loud ones. So when the wind returns, and you feel like shrinking, remember me. Not loud, not dull, not strong, by the world's definition, but still here, still open, still whole.